All right, here we go. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. I'm Randy Brown.
Caron Anderson.
And we're John L. Scott on Bainbridge Island. Today we're talking with Kim McCall from Kim McCall Designs. She's one of our most well-known stagers on the island. And we just have a couple questions for her. So, okay, I guess I'm going to go first. Sorry about that. Kim, tell us how and why you got into staging. You have such a unique story.
So I got into staging. I started an interior design practice in 2005, and we sold a home in 2008. And I decided, if we're going to do this, we're going to do this quickly and painlessly, because I had 2 kids at home, 3 dogs, a cat, and I just thought this is very disruptive. So we rented a storage unit, and I just really tightened up my home, completely decluttered, and just really artfully arranged things, thinking, what's going to look good for a lot of people, and what can a lot of people relate to? So it's no longer about how I live. It's like, what's going to be appealing to a lot of people? So we did that, and we really tightened up the house, and I boarded my dogs, and I wasn't cooking smelly food, and really cleaned it up, and our house sold in 3 days for full price, and we had multiple offers.
And in a tough market.
In a tough market.
Awesome.
So at that time, staging wasn't really a thing. There were a few furniture companies or small stores that would put furniture into big homes that didn't have any furnishings in them, but it wasn't really, a known entity at the time. So agents came to me. I came home from the open house that lasted an extra hour, which was great, on broker's tour, and an agent said, hey, I know you don't do this, but would you consider helping my client prep their home for sale? And I thought, well, sure, it's an extension of what I do. I love it, and I certainly understand the emotional distress of selling and moving.
Yeah, and I appreciate how you say, when you put your house on the market, this is not how you live, because that's, I think, the number one scary thing we hear from people is how, to showcase this when they are living in the home. That's hard, so staging is the key to that.
So if you had any tips for sellers, what would you give them to prepare for staging?
I would say clean the house really well, and number 1, declutter. So probably number 1, declutter. Personal photos, mementos, collections. Less is more. So take away anything personal, and just the extra things, accessories in a bookcase, too many pillows on a sofa, too much furniture in a room. So think about light and airy and open, and less is more. I would say professionally clean the house, or have it cleaned really, really well. Think about going to a hotel. We can all relate to going to like a Four Seasons room versus a Super 8 where the carpet might be crunchy. So think about all of those details. The carpets should be cleaned, the house should be clean, the surface is clean, the house should smell good. Landscaping is also important. I think it's really important that homes look like they're easy to maintain. Anyone who's had a big yard knows that it is a lot of work, but if it looks really nicely maintained, that feels like it's easy for the buyer to manage, and that's really important.
Absolutely, and it's not just the lawn and the gardening. You'll also stage outside and make outdoor living areas. And what's something you would do to bring kind of a nice ambiance to make an outdoor living?
It's a great question. I would make sure the surfaces are pressure washed, like very, very clean, no moss, everything, the leaves, everything is cleaned. Again, meticulously maintained, another outdoor space, easy breezy living. Maybe put a couple of nice looking pots outside, or if you've already got them, make sure that there is lovely, greenery that's just, easy to maintain during the season, of course, that you'll be selling. So something that will last for a while and look good and photograph well. It's really important, because outdoor spaces are really nice things to have. They're big selling points.
They are.
Yeah.
Oh, these are such great fun tips. Thank you, Kim.
You're welcome.
Well, again, I'm Randy Brown
Caron Anderson.
with John L. Scott, and today we're talking with Kim McCall. Thanks again.
You're welcome. Thank you.